Habits are automatic behaviors and patterns that you display. Many healthy habits can enable you to perform essential tasks such as showering, brushing your teeth, and getting ready for work. Surprisingly, you go through this process every day without much thought or hesitation. Your subconscious practices freeing up space in your brain every day for higher level tasks like problem solving and analysis. So, what are the life-changing habits you'll need to adapt to maximize your success? Hello, and welcome back to the channel. This is FIRE, the place where your money lives and flourishes. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and turn on notifications to ensure that you don't miss out on any of our videos. Our habits are at the heart of all we are and do. Our habits are formed over time as a result of repeated activity. They are etched into patterns by the mind, which are known as neural pathways. These brain pathways aid in the regulation of our lives and the facilitation of daily chores. However, not everyone has habits that benefit them. In truth, most of our habits aren't success habits, they're terrible habits. We are held back by our negative habits. They include late-night munching on unhealthy foods, excessive television watching, internet browsing, smoking cigarettes when we know we should quit, and so on. You're well aware of your undesirable habits, and you're also aware of your positive practices. The issue is that most people's destructive behaviors outnumber their positive habits. We've all been there. We've set goals, gotten excited about them, and then lost interest in pursuing them as the excitement faded. Having success habits, however, makes achieving our objectives much more effortless. Realizing our ambitions and dreams becomes second nature. All you have to do now is imprint those new must-have success habits into your mind's neural pathways. You'll form these must-have success habits without thinking about it, just as you would reach for a cigarette or candy bar without thinking about it. What are the essential success habits? The first habit is to set daily goals. The first and most important habit is to create daily goals. Don't just put them in place and forget about them. That isn't how it works. Every day, set your goals and track your progress. Even if you set long-term goals, you must revisit them daily. Divide them into smaller goals and milestones that you can achieve. Setting goals is a valuable skill to have. I'm not referring to some arcane concept in your head. I'm referring to writing down specific goals on paper that you can see right in front of you. They must be visceral in nature. When your objectives are concrete and written down, something shifts in your mind. You've set a goal for yourself. To build this habit, you must first write down your long-term goals, which you then break down into your smaller goals. Each day, this must-have success habit will only take you 5 minutes. Simply look at your milestone goals and divide them into daily targets. Make it a habit to do this every day. Spend just 5 minutes scribbling down the most critical activities for the day and do it regularly. The next habit is effective time management. The capacity to effectively manage your time is the second must-have success habit. To achieve your goals in any aspect of your life, you must manage your time effectively. We all know how much time we squander doing things we definitely shouldn't be doing. We spend too much time on the internet, on social media, texting with our friends, watching television, going out too often, and so on. However, to effectively manage your time, you must first get organized. It only takes a few minutes each day to do this. The first thing you'll need to do is stick to success habit number 1, creating daily goals. You may categorize the importance of those goals when you break down your day into what you need to do. You can classify them on a scale from very urgent to less important. Everything should also be measured and tracked. The ability to measure and track everything is one of the most critical success habits to have. By recording your success or degradation through time, you'll get a sense of your progress in anything from your goals to your time, finances, weight, and everything in between. If you don't track your results and they worsen over time, you'll be able to identify this more clearly and take steps to make corrections. It doesn't take long to develop this success habit. There is some basic setup required, such as creating a spreadsheet to keep track of your weight, expenses, and so on. From there, entering the figures daily does not take long. The most challenging part is getting into the habit of doing so. Remember the mantra, budget and spend wisely. This is a success habit that the vast majority of people in the world who do not have boundless wealth must adopt. We tend to spend on the spur of the moment. We often don't spend intelligently, and we rely on our subconscious mind's inner wranglings to make purchasing decisions. We don't know why we got something. We just knew it was something we needed. This results from the conscious mind's disinformation and the subconscious mind's all-out manipulation. The ego has a curious way of shrouding our actions and justifications when we don't budget properly. You have to have that something because it was on sale, and you didn't know when it would be available again. Does this scenario sound familiar? This won't be easy at first. It will take effort, just like any other success habits outlined here. All you have to do is set aside 5 or 10 minutes each day to exercise these habits. If you can achieve that, you'll be able to keep the momentum going. The most difficult step is simply getting started. To round off our first 5 habits, we recommend paying yourself first. Paying yourself first is one of the most critical financial practices for success. Paying yourself first allows you to save and invest your money as soon as it enters your bank account. Make it a habit to regularly deduct at least 15% of your income from your paycheck. Find an investment program that will take care of the deductions and automate your savings. Paying yourself first is a habit that entails a lot more than simply automating your savings. When you pay yourself first, you're activating a section of your brain that tells you there's more than enough to go around. It's a conceptual transformation that happens on a visceral level. Before we go ahead and move on to the second half of habits you should adopt, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and please feel free to share your thoughts in the comments down below. Okay, this one may seem obvious, but you should exercise every day. Exercise does not have to be a mental or physical challenge. Make it a daily commitment of 15 minutes. Begin by taking a walk around your neighborhood's block. You'll discover that getting this started is the most challenging aspect. But if you commit to just 15 minutes a day, your mind will have no choice but to agree with you. Your subconscious cannot assist you in rationalizing why you don't want to work out today. This success habit is critical to your general health, vitality, and energy levels. Learn to appreciate it. Place your running shoes and clothes next to your bed if you have trouble getting out of bed in the morning. When you get up in the morning, put on your shoes, get dressed, and hit the ground running or walking. Don't even give it a second thought. Begin to make healthy decisions. This is a must-have success habit that takes almost no time to establish. All you have to do is resolve to make better choices about what goes into your mouth regularly. Learn to make healthy rather than harmful choices regarding food, drink, prescription drugs, or anything else. The issue with forming a success habit like this is that many of us simply act on our intuition. Making healthy choices is thus a successful habit that will benefit you in various ways. Get some rest, pal. Time to change your body clock. Getting a good night's sleep is one of the best habits that most individuals appear to lack. For your body to function correctly, you need to sleep for at least 6 hours. You're depriving your body of the energy it requires during the day if you only get 4 hours of sleep. Your body will be able to replenish and function at its best if you give it enough time to sleep. Every day is a new chance, so start keeping a gratitude journal. It takes very little time to develop this success habit. All you have to do is write down what you will be grateful for and why. It only takes 5 to 10 minutes each day. You're not thinking hard enough if you say you have nothing to be grateful for. The issue we have in life is that we frequently compare ourselves to those who are more fortunate than us, rather than those who are less fortunate. You've got a lot to be thankful for. It will take time to develop this habit, but like anything, it will grow easier with practice. Write down something you are grateful for when you wake up first thing in the morning. Now it's time to take daily action. Taking action is last but certainly not least in the success habits on the list. You've undoubtedly heard most everyone mention that this is a key to success, and it's undeniably true. You gradually inch forward each day if you can consistently take action towards your objectives and dreams. Even if your development is slow, as long as it is consistent, you will not be left behind. Work on your habits if you want to live the life you want and achieve your goals. It may seem difficult to break a bad habit or form a good one, but you can do it with these unique tactics. And that concludes today's video. If you'd like to see more videos like this, subscribe to the channel and switch on alerts to be notified of new uploads. This is Fire, and we'll catch up with you in our next video.